Hey everybody, this is Roxy, and I'm doing our Christmas card for our association. We're not able to have our fancy dinner this year, so I'm still going to do cards. We're going to send out a letter, and we're still going to do our gift boxes or bags, but it's kind of sad because it's such a nice dinner, and it's always great to, see all your neighbors at once. Anyways, so I used the Tim Holtz Poinsettia die. This is number, here I'll just show you how I did it too. This was like a trick on figuring it out. So it's 664212. I think this was clearance at, I know it was, not think. This was clearance at Hobby Lobby last summer. So I taped it all together so I could die cut the front of the card. So then I die cut it like that. And then what I do is, well, here, I'll just go through it. I tried using that glitter paper I bought from Michael's. I showed that. I took it all back. It's junk. It's crappy paper. Because once you die cut it, like this didn't, but a lot of it, the glitter peels right off. Like the little pieces, it all peeled off. And I was hoping to get 2 for 1 with that by using that for one card and then that for the next card. But this took about a half hour or more to get them all on there. And then you can see there's some didn't make it because the glitter pulled off. Anyways, I took it back, went to plan B, which was, this was using the We Are Memory Keepers airbrush, and it looks fine, but I had already first done this, where I used the Tim Holtz, Ken Oliver watercolor ink. So I used that, and once I saw that, I didn't like that, so that went away, but I'm still using this one. So these are the bases for the card. And, here, you can kind of see it, how it, then we got to die cut the top of this to go over that. So my logistic was kind of driving me nuts. I couldn't figure out how to do this with kind of the least amount of work. Not that I'm lazy, but we have to make 70 of them. Excuse me. So I figured this out. I took my original. My original is this, under here, actually, as you can tell. And I took it to FedEx, and I had them print out. I did turquoise and purple, and hot pink and like an orange, and then the yellow centers. So I took those to FedEx and had them print them 2 up on a 8.5 by 11. Then what I'm doing, I had them print this off, and I'm die cutting the window on this side of it, and then just taping that down. And the tape I bought, where did I put it? Oh, it's this. I'll put it down below. It's really good tape. This was only $28, which if you've checked out prices on the other name brand tapes, this is a steal. I can't remember how many yards it is. I'll put the link down below. It's working out great. So we do have to die. So what I do is I put that glue down, or the adhesive tape down before I put this on, of course. I run this through the SIzzix with the die, and then at the end I pull off the backing, and put that down. So it worked out pretty good. I think it'll go quick enough. But I thought they did a pretty darn good job on the color. Because when I printed this off on my printer, this came out as indigo, and this came out as almost like a red. But I thought they did pretty darn good. It's a little more saturated, but it's better than what I was coming up with. And I do like more the variation of light and dark, but we're just going to go with it. Because I think it looks fine. Like here's how it looks. You know, with the, it's still pretty. And here's this one. So, this goes over here. There. That still has variation. I'm not sure what happened to why that doesn't. But she did say at FedEx, she did say that she had to color correct it to get closest to the turquoise. So, I hope I didn't confuse everybody. I'm going to have to teach 4 ladies, 4 neighbors how to do this, so I hope I'm not that confusing. I'm pretty good when I've got the person in front of me, though. So, that's our card. I'm kind of debating on doing the with the gold in that, because here I use gold, turquoise, and another color. I think the green, yeah. The color shine. And I do like that a lot. However, it's a lot of extra steps. But it is kind of pretty with the... This was my very first one that I did. Got a little overzealous with the purple. But it's still nice. I think it's really cool. Our actually, our local garden center, which is right up the street, they have poinsettias, and I'm sure you guys do too, that have flakes of gold on the petals. And it's really pretty, so it'd be kind of cool. I'm debating. I'll see. We'll see how it all goes. But that's the Christmas card this year. I've got to start doing my Christmas card and get that done and get those out. And that one. So, I got some vintage Christmas wrap from eBay. I showed this in my last video. And I was looking at it and I was like, ooh, I really love these hot pinks and orange combos from the 70s. Which, you know, is my youth. And then I thought, like, that is so awesome. That with the pink. I thought, and these, oh, I love it. How cute is that? So I thought, I'm going to do that. Do orange and fuchsia with this thing. So here's what I do. Just to get the colors down. Because I want that about that much of a border. Okay. So then I just take a pencil. Just so I know where to brush my ink. And then I just kind of go around the edges. Just lightly. Not everywhere. I need to know like where things begin and things end. Because that's not going to be seen. Oops. Of course I'm crooked. And I just want to know where these berries are. Like that. So hopefully I think that's good. Maybe a little here more. Okay, because I can't take this apart, because if I do, and then tape it differently, it's not going to work with what I brush out here. So we're going to do some green. I got to get my yellow. Better get that. All right. So I'll start with the yellow. Get Sheila's hair off. And that's down here. And because it's printing, I think I'm going to really saturate the color. And then I'll do the orange tangerine. Oh, I'm losing my baby. Bye, Sheila. I guess I'm not interesting enough. Rid of that. And this is where you can boopy, boopy. I'm sorry. But then I had to die cut my card base, which I'm going to have to use a pretend card base. So let's pretend this is a card base. And a few times. So I use this as a template to re-tape the pieces, you know, if you follow. And I'm being very confusing. Probably. So that just fits there. There. So they fit in. Then I just take my little tape and tape them down. You know, because each time I think I could get like 3 passes through the Vagabond, and then by then the washi tape was just like a mess, and it was cutting between, so you know, it wasn't giving me a good cut, or it wouldn't have given me a good cut, I should say. So then I just tape this down, and then I could run it through about 3 or 4 more times, and then I, you know, scrape the tape off and retape it with this template. So then, once I cut it out, because every time I do it, I use this template, it was perfect. So, it was, the hardest part was once you run it through, okay, I gotta back up. I totally forgot. I put sticky back on here, or double-sided sticky tape, and I got this on Amazon. I'm going to put the link down below. It is awesome. It is so sticky and tapey. Plus, it works perfectly for this project or any kind of paper. I mean, it's like, it's really sticky. And then I will show how I taped all my cards down to do that part, to get the, you know, the double-sided tape onto the back of the front of the card. Got it? I know, I'm so confusing, sorry. So, but once you run it through, because it's pretty thick, I had to run it through twice, you know, one way and then back. And I could have run it through again, but I didn't want to get it too flattened out. So then you got to poke all these little pieces out, and that took a long, long time. I did not find any great way to do it that could save time. Like, you don't want to pull the back off because some of these little pieces would get stuck on the back of, you know, the sticky. So you really have to kind of poke them all through. Towards the end, I took with like bigger pieces like those, and I would just, because it's sticky in the back, the pieces, and I would just go over the others and pick them up. So, you know, you'll find a way to do it. But I love how it turned out. I made these for our association Christmas party that we're not having. And then I made some to send out for our Christmas card. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.